Today we test the Jim Venetos Stillness Swing, and I gotta say, it was unbelievable. All right, here's how it works as I understand it. You set up really closed, you put most of your weight on your left lead foot, and you just keep it there. You just stay still over that left foot. I'll be using the scoring method as well. It'll be running in the background, and then we'll go over all those stats at the end.
32 feet uphill, left to right.
All right, so I've hit the green. Now I just want to get down and two from here.
Six and a half feet.
Ooh, I drained that 6.5 footer. I really feel like I got away with one on that one.
301 middle, 288 front, wind into.
In preparation for this Jim Venetos challenge, what Jim tells us you to do is to work on bump and runs and then build the swing from there. So I did that. I did a bunch of bump and runs, and then I took it to the range. And now it's time to take this swing for a test drive.
Aiming at the pin, kind of wind's pushing this way, so I'm going to aim that palm tree to the left of the pin. Ball's above my feet.
All right, we found our way in this bunker with this massive lip. I'm just thinking, try to get it out, get it on the green anywhere.
.22.
All right, so we made it in the scoring zone in two. Now if we get down in two from here, we get that check mark as well. All right, that'll do.
143 back, 125 middle with 9-iron. Wind coming in from the right. Aiming at the big stump there, just left of the green sign.
Basically the right side of the green. I waited on this tee for probably 10 or 15 minutes for the group ahead of me to clear, and I just had the wrong club here. I should have hit pitching wedge instead of 9-iron. In the Jim Venetos swing, there's no one particular ball position that's favored. If you put the ball back in your stance, the ball tends to stay a little lower and hook more. Middle, you get a little less of a draw, and if you try to put it up front, you get the more soft draw. So back there, I had the ball, I think, in the back of my stance, which just made that thing hook like crazy. I'm walking up to this ball, and I'm just so pleased about that pitch shot. I don't feel like I could have hit a better one.
7.5 feet.
My speed's a little off on this first one. I kind of blow it by. And then the comebacker here, I'm just never comfortable over it, and I think I pull it a bit. Yeah, it just doesn't go in.
.286, aiming over that left yellow marker.
On this swing here, I feel like I just rocked back a little bit too much and hit it a bit thin, but it does end up running forever. Jim Venetos says if you hit it straight, it doesn't hurt you.
115 front, 140 back, 126 middle. So it's about 130. I have a wedge.
As I'm playing today, it just feels like I'm not even trying. Like I'm not swinging hard, I'm not thinking too much, and the ball just seems to kind of go where you want it to go. It's amazing.
You gotta be joking. That's a green. Hey, buddy. 34 feet. It's kind of up and then really down. Just gotta get the speed right here.
Standing over this putt, it seems real scary. It's quite a bit downhill. It's hard to see on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm real happy with that one.
$194 to the center. Pins in the front. 172.
What has been so surprising today is how little effort I'm putting into this. I make this swing here, and I don't hit it well, but it ends up very decent.
It's 24 feet.
Again, here's another one. I'm in the scoring zone in the allotted par -2. And now I just want to get this up and down, or at worst, make bogey.
5 feet.
Ooh, I'll take that one.
96 front, 110 middle. All right, aiming at the flag. I don't want to go right, so I want to be left. If I go straight, we're good. If I'm left, that's fine.
Standing over this feels like a really scary shot. I'm like completely pointed right at the water, and I'm just hoping this comes around to the left, which fortunately it does.
It's either in the bunker or over the bunker.
Here we are on the left side of the green. I just hit a little bump and run, Jim Venetos bump and run, ball in the middle of the stands, kind of just get the ball rolling.
Two and a half, 3 feet. .241 front, 252 middle of 8-iron.
I'm just looking to put this out in the fairway, so I have a look at hitting the green for my second shot.
.80 front, 90 middle. Aiming just left of the flag. There's a post there to the left, kind of there. I'm thinking the ball's going to go right.
I'm thinking it's going to go right here because the ball's below my feet. So I think it kind of went right, but because I'm playing a draw stance on a ball that goes right, it just kind of went straight. Here I am looking around like, does anybody see this?
This is a joke.
Another green hit.
18 feet, a little up, a little down.
All right, so I got a check mark for getting in the scoring zone within par -2. Now if I can get this down in 2, I'll get the second check mark.
It's like 2 feet.
I don't want to jinx it here, but I think that was the 4th par in a row.
249 front, 261 middle. Got 8-iron. I'm aiming at the right side.
Okay, just get this in play. It's all about the second shot here.
.90 middle, It's in the front, wind is in the back, 76 to the front. Aiming just right of the flag.
You're going to hear it in just a moment here. I'm like looking around. I'm barely even trying. I feel like this has been so easy.
Dude. Seriously, this is a joke.
All right, we made it into the scoring zone in par -2. You'll see me shuffling my feet here. I'm just not quite sure how to stand to get this ball on the green. I end up making contact, but it's pretty poor contact, and the result turns out like way better than the contact was.
4 feet.
I would have liked to make that one, but I go ahead and pick up the check mark for getting down in 3.
162 front, 173 middle, pins in the middle.
This hole's always been super hard for me. If you go over the green, there's a bunker. Like you just can't go long. I guess short right is the place to go. But I end up hooking this a little bit too much. But it ends up in not such a bad place. But I pick up the check mark for getting in the scoring zone in par -2. There we go with the double chip. So in essence, to pick up this last check mark, I need to get it on and put it in. I need an up and down here. And I hit a beaut, Clark. All right, the round summary. I shot 5 over. I got in the scoring zone 9 out of 9 times, and I got down from there 8 out of 9 times. I would say that's excellent. I hit 3 out of 9 greens. I'd like to hit maybe one more. Up and down, I got 2 out of 6. I'd like to get one more of those too. I had 0 3-putts. I'm really excited about that. So today I played like a 7.1 handicap. My new index is 13.1. The dream is still alive to get to single digits. Hit subscribe if you want to follow the hunt. See you on the next one.